welcome to Cooking with Abba. Today we're going to be making TZ stew or TZ soup, how you want to call it, or what you call the tripe stew, because this is mostly from the stomach of ruminants. Yes, so we have the Yemoadze kind of stew here, yes, which is good for your TZ, and I have it on the channel as well, your TZ greens as well. You can eat this with a TZ greens, whether it's with ayoyo or whether it's with okra or whether it is ayoyo and okra. All of them go in. But for my stew, I like to have the cow feet, which is going to give you some calcium, and then the bone marrow, which is also very essential for your growth in there. Then I have in the cow stomach, the lining, which is called the towel, yes, or in English is a tripe. So that is also goes in there. Then from the goats, yes, the goats too, I have their stomachs. Usually that one is like all cleaned and wrapped out in the market. And then they gave me liver as my intosuo, yes, as my bonus. So that went in, and then I added in my garlic, yes, my charred garlic, and some chopped onions as well. And then of course my 10 most essential spices you need to have. One of them is this, which is your meat spice, which goes in, and some salt as well. And then I'm just going to add in water. You can use normal water and cook it, but I wanted speed and I needed to go very fast, so I added hot water. Now for the main stew base, what you need is your vegetables in there. So I'm using tomatoes, pepper, onion, beetroot, turkey berries, ginger, and some garlic as well. I believe in one thing, like when you're eating, make sure that you fortify it a lot, because these days the nutrients we get in our stuff, they are less, and these days our body's immunity and things are going down. So you need to make sure that every food you are eating is richly fortified and nutritious for you as well. I use this chili sauce from Rwanda, and it's very hot and spicy and great, which is very good as well. So because of the beetroot I'm using, I'm not even going to waste my time using tomato paste or tomato mix, because these also kind of have their own starch and adulterations in there as well. So yes, a typical fancy girl. I am going to start off with my palm oil, some onion, and some Kako. If you like more money, if you like Kobe, you can put it in. Virtually this kind of salted dried fish kind of helps with the aromatics in there. And I always recommend that when you're doing this, don't overly burn your palm oil, else you're actually losing some of the nutrients in. So once that mixes up, just put your blended sauce into it and let it cook up. Yes, as it's all cooking together, it's going to come beautifully in there. And my meat was also cooking well. So I always recommend start with your meat before you blend those stuff, so that by the time you are done with your stew, your meat would actually also be done for you to inculcate it, because these can take a bit of time, especially because of the Kotodwe inside. The cow legs or the knees we added in the I say Kotodwe cow knees, but the minimum mamona must say. So yes, the stew, what matters is that it cooks beautifully together. Then you inculcate your boiled meat in there. Unfortunately, I thought I was capturing it. Apparently, I had not pressed play. Sorry about that. And yes, so once it goes in, you'd have to check for the salt and taste if it's okay with you. If it's not okay, you can add up more salt. Don't forget that when we're seasoning the meat, we actually added salt. So the whole broth and everything from the Yemoadze came into the stew, and that's why I didn't really add in extra salt. So my salt came mostly from that part. But if you taste and the salt is not too okay for you, you can add in more. Alternatively, if you don't want to serve your ayoyo and your stew separately, which usually those who sell will do like that, you can also decide to make it like this if you are eating it at home and you want to have it one soup and not two separated something. So after you've made your TZ stew, you can lighten it up, and then you can add in the blended ayoyo in there. For me, my ayoyo starts by me washing my ayoyo leaves in salt and water. Then I wash it with normal tap water to take away the dirt, like the salt from it as well as the dirt. Then I do the hot water kind of bath, which is good for maintaining the color of your ayoyo. It's also good for improving the sliminess and the texture of your ayoyo. And so that kind of gives you good quality results. And you don't need any saltpeter or any kill in there. Yes, so this is pure, this is natural, and you just use your blender, use the pause to just blend this up. It will give you that texture without it being smooth, and that saves you time. Yeah, some of you don't like cooking because you see it as so time consuming and so stressful, but these simple hacks and tricks would make your cooking more less time consuming, but give you good results. So yes, once that goes in there, I'm just letting it boil up, and you can realize that this is still very slimy in there as well. So you can have this like this and serve it at home. Yes, and this also is one way to have your ayoyo soup. You can omit the palm oil. If you don't like palm oil, you can use it with any oil of your choice, and I like to serve this and eat this with my swallow or my TZ. Yes, so in Nigeria they say a swallow, in Ghana, in the north, they say TZ. Down south, we may say Banku or something like that. So yes, you can have it with your pure green ayoyo, with the TZ stew, or a mixture of okra and then the ayoyo in there, or just pure okra and your TZ stew. But you can definitely enjoy this TZ soup or stew recipe depending on where you find yourself. And do well to check out the video on your TZ options or your swallow options you can be making at home. If you did like this video, if you did learn something from it, please do share the knowledge, share the link, bless someone else. Do subscribe, do like, support us with your subscription. It's very much important. That makes us know that yes, we are doing something which is being seen and appreciated as well. And most importantly, till I see you in the next food video, do live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love from my team and I. Mwah.